I feel so lucky because I'm still hanging out with Dan Smith this morning. We were talking about how to stay safe in the backcountry and how to just play it smart, because that's how you can have fun all season. And that's how you guys don't have to get that call in the middle of the night.
Exactly. I mean, the tool you need in the backcountry above all is right up here.
Right.
You have to think. If whatever activity you're about to do looks like, that doesn't really look very intelligent, it probably isn't. Don't do it. There are people that can ski the East Vail chutes wonderfully, and I've got about 6 of them on a team, and most of the patrollers can ski the East Vail chutes. Most of the guests can't, and they shouldn't go try it.
No.
And if they do, and we have some folks that drive the buses in Vail, and one of them put a beacon on receive and just put it next to him and watch the number of people that wouldn't set the beacon off as they got on the bus.
Yeah.
That's not a really smart thing to do. I was working a job up there, and one young man came up to me and said, we want to go in the back, and there are 4 of us, and I've got a beacon. I said, okay, who else has, oh, nobody. Excuse me, 1 beacon is not going to do you an awful lot of good. And he was just so shocked that they couldn't share 1 beacon among 4 people. No, you can't.
Right.
It's not going to help much.
Well, one of my favorite things you talk about all the time, and in the summers especially, is even if you do the same hike all the time, or you've even referred to yourself doing the same hike all the time, you bring a map just in case. Absolutely.
Map, compass, GPS, and the quart survival bag, the contents of which is listed on our website. You don't go without those. It's I have my belt that I ski with. Instead of having to change stuff out of pockets, I got enough to spend an overnight on Vail Mountain before. There have been 2 instances in 16 years I've had to ski off Vail Mountain in the dark. First one was without a headlamp. Second one was definitely with a headlamp.
Learned your mistake from the first time.
Trying to follow a big guy down who skis twice as fast as you do and see the reflection off the back of his jacket. No, this is not good, and I know the mountain. Talk about Tuesday. Tomorrow, Colorado Gives Day. All the things we do cost money. They don't cost the subject we're rescuing anything. We never send anyone a bill. We got to the point we answer the phone, Dan Smith, Vail Mountain Rescue, we never send you a bill, because people don't understand that, and they're reluctant to call us. But we do have to raise money. Our radios are $2,000 a piece, and you occasionally eat a radio. You eat trucks. You eat snowmobile parts. You eat snowmobile engines, because we run at very low speed, and most snowmobiles are set to run at high speed. And if we're towing you out in a sled, you do not want us to go fast. You want us to go nice and slow. It costs about $100,000 a year to run the team. That money comes from the community. We get some state support. We get a grant from the Department of Local Affairs every year, sometimes, and it goes for a thing like 2 snow machines or 4 radios or something like that. But the never-ending, hey, I broke my GPS, or I fell on my beacon, things like that, that eats that $100,000 a year. Colorado Gives Day accounts for between 10 and 15% of our budget. So we urge you to give. You'll see us out tomorrow in red jackets, waving signs at corners. It's very easy. You can give online with your credit card. There's no credit card fees charged tomorrow. And this is part of the way you can support the team. And the community can. You don't have to have the $200 a round golf fundraiser. This team is supported largely by $20 and $50 donations. And we're looking for those. So,
and how can we donate tomorrow?
Colorado Gives Day. Just get online. We're one of the organizations. Click the right buttons, and we're there. Or you can get on our website anytime.
Yes.
And we have a donate button there. It's not free. I mean, it's free to you, but the community has to pay for it. I mean, the federal government gives us about $500,000 in helicopter time in a year. We eat an awful lot of Black Hawk time. The sheriff maintains our vehicles, puts gas in them, puts tires on them. But the rest is up to us, and we have to get out there and do it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dan. It is up to us. It's up to you to log on to coloradogivesday.org or vailmountainrescue.org. You can give to both as much as you want, because if you do get stranded out there, you are going to be pretty grateful that Vail Mountain Rescue is out to help you. Now, coming up next, we're going to give you a look at that weather forecast. Owen Hutchinson has a look at if we have any snow coming our way.